Daniel Chavez enters the clinic of Dr. Sigmoid, the anal pleasure and scat specialist. "Oh, Mr. Chavez, we were just expecting you. Dr. Sigmoid is very excited to meet you again. She said after your last appointment, our janitors had a hard time getting all your stains off the floor. Very impressive." A door behind the receptionist opens. "Dr. Sigmoid?" "Ms. Parks, how long do you plan on keeping me and my new toy waiting? Just look at his little erection." Right after you, Mr. Chavez." Daniel Chavez follows Dr. Sigmoid into the rectum reformation room. "Remove your clothes, Daniel, and sit knee to chest on the examination table while I prepare." Dr. Sigmoid begins putting on latex gloves and applying lubricant on her hands. "This is your third appointment this month, Daniel, and each and every time your asshole is hairier and dirtier than before. It's almost like you enjoy being subhuman." Dr. Sigmoid approaches Daniel's bare ass. "Are you ready, pig? Are you going to oink for me as I shove my fist in your stink hole?" Daniel nods as Dr. Sigmoid enters his hole. "Oink now, you disgusting pig. Oink as I shove my whole fist in your ass." Dr. Sigmoid's entire fist is now being thrust in and out of Daniel's anus. "Oh my God, in only 3 visits you have a rectum capable of taking this kind of punishment. At this point, it feels like I'm just punching the air. I'm almost not minding the smell of your disgusting split down the middle hole. But this just isn't enough." Dr. Sigmoid begins to increase her movements. "Christ almighty, do you practice this when you're all alone, too?" Daniel shakes his head, eyes tearing and cock throbbing. "An asshole this used and abused isn't something to be proud of, you know. I wonder what your family would think if they saw you like this." Daniel gasps. "Gonna come? I can feel you somewhat tightening up. Come on, just let it go. Bust that fucking dirty load. Bust a fat, stinking load for your Dr. Sigmoid." Daniel comes as Sigmoid removes her fist. "Wow, this little rosebud is giving me a workout. And look at this floor. It's fucking disgusting now because of you. I'm going to have to pay our cleanup crew overtime again because of your filthy ass." Dr. Sigmoid prepares another set of gloves with lubricant. "Well, it looks like we still have some time on our hands. Plus, if I'm already paying my staff overtime, I might as well make it worth it for myself, right? Except this time, I think I'm going to take this up a notch to something I think we both can enjoy." Dr. Sigmoid shoves both of her fists into Daniel's rectum. "Now it finally feels like I'm moving through something. I can finally scrape my fists against your walls now. Get all those juices flowing real good. But this is kind of boring, isn't it? We really should pick up the pace now, shouldn't we?" Dr. Sigmoid begins to thrust both her fists as fast as she can. "Yeah, faster, faster. I'm gonna keep on pumping and pumping till my arms give out. Go, 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 pump, pump, pump. I'm not gonna stop until everything is out. I'm not gonna stop until your anus is permanently disfigured." Dr. Sigmoid steadies her pace. "You're going to wear adult diapers for the rest of your pathetic life for how much I've abused your precious anus. Do you know what the best part is? You're paying me, retard." Daniel groans. "Look at you. You're pathetic. Your body is on the verge of giving out and you've barely even made an attempt to save what little bowel function you have left. This entire time your anus has been trying to push me out." Dr. Sigmoid looks at the clock. but it looks like our time is up soon, so go ahead and let it all out for me. Go ahead, ruin yourself again for your lovely doctor." Dr. Sigmoid rips her fists out of Daniel's hole as he shits and ejaculates. "God, you're horrid, aren't you? Whenever you finish defiling my floor, I'll have Miss Parks write you the bill and the schedule for your next appointment. I expect you to show up on time and be just as eager as you were today. Have a good rest of your day, Mr. Chavez. Oh, and try to rest up." Dr. Sigmoid leaves and closes the door behind her.